Hi, thank you for tuning into Riverbed Support YouTube channel. My name is Mayank Bhati, and in this video we are going to talk about SteelConnect Manager. This will be our agenda for today. First, we will talk about what is a SteelConnect Manager. Next, we will discuss about what is a realm and multiple settings on the realm page. How to check the version as well as release notes in the current version. Quick help for each configuration menu item, followed up by a quick demo. So let's get started. What is a SteelConnect Manager? SteelConnect Manager is the central entity which is hosted on the cloud, and it will be used to manage and configure all our devices in the network. Customers can log into the SCM using the default username and password given to them. An individual URL will be customized for each customer at the third level domain. So for example, if my company's name is ABC, then the customized URL for me to log into the SCM will be abc.riverbed.cc. There will be at least one admin assigned to the SCM initially who can add successive admins and assign roles to them. Let's talk about realm. So what is a realm? Realm is considered as a top level container which can hold multiple organizations together. Here you can visualize the geographical locations of all your organizations on a global map. You can also schedule the firmware upgrade, add organizations, delete organizations and manage them. You can also add admins and assign roles to them. You can also write legal disclaimer, and this legal disclaimer will be visible in all your organizations. And of course, if you want to change it on the org level, you can change it too. In the next slide, we will cover up all these things in much more depth. As soon as you log into the SCM, you will land up onto the realm page. On the left side of the GUI, you will notice multiple tabs such as realm, organizations, admins and their roles, and hardware. Further onto each tab, you will notice multiple tabs. So let's say under realm tab, you will notice realm map, maintenance, settings, export settings, third-party integrations, and legal disclaimer. Under organizations, you can add new organizations, view and manage the existing ones. Under admins, you can add new admins and assign roles to them. Under hardware, you can see all the appliances which are registered in all your organizations. So let's review all these things in a short demo. Alright, so this is the login page of our lab SteelConnect Manager. Here I am using my username and password to login. Now as soon as I click on the login button, I'll land onto the realm page. Now if you look on the left side, there are multiple pages. Each one is further divided into multiple tabs. So let's start from the realm map. Alright, so on the realm map, we can visualize the geographical location of all our organizations. Under maintenance, we can schedule the firmware upgrade. We can also do it for a specific day and time. Under settings, we can enable or disable password policies. We can also enable disable Riverbed support access, REST API and two-factor authentication. So this thing is very important, and I would recommend all the customers, if they have any case with Riverbed tag, please keep it enabled as long as we are working on the case. Once the case is closed, you can disable it. Under export settings, we can configure our SNMP server. Under third-party integrations, we can configure email server or SMS service. And that's the legal disclaimer. You can write your own message of the day, and if you want to use the default, you can use that also. Now remember, I mentioned you about the quick help for each configuration menu item. This was the one I was talking about. If you don't know what is the function of this toggle button, you can actually click here, and here you can see the small definition. Now moving further to the organization page, here we can see that these are all the organizations which are registered to my cloud controller. So this is the cloud controller which I am logged into. If you want to create a new organization, you can create it from here. Once you provide all the details, click on submit and the organization will show up here. So this is my organization which I have created earlier. This is the name of my organization. That's the global organization ID, which is used to connect to the cloud controller, and it says it is registered with the city, country and street address. So if I want to go to that organization, either I can click on this manage button here, or on the top right, if I click on this drop down menu, I can go to organization from here. So both are the same thing. So these are the basic things, and you can export the organization from here to another cloud controller or import the organization from another cloud controller to this controller. Now moving further onto the admins page, here we can see that these are all the admins, and if I want to create a new admin, I can provide all the details here. Once I click on submit, it will show up here in the list. So this is me and shows that I'm the Realm admin. So I can use two-factor authentication here. For that, I'm gonna need a phone number, which I'm gonna leave it blank for now. So this is the pretty basic stuff. Further moving on to the hardware page, here we can see that all these appliances are registered to all these organizations along with their serial number. So let's start from this SDI virtual gateway. That's the model of my gateway. It says it's online and connected to the SCM. It's registered under APAC Lab organization, and that's the serial number. So I can search all the appliances in one particular organization. So let's say, for example, my organization name is Bhati, and here I can see that there are 4 appliances registered to the SCM under this organization, and these are all the serial numbers. You can use either organization name or the model number or the serial number to search for a particular appliance where it is located. Alright, so here we can easily see that this serial number is located in Bhati's org. From here, if I want to move that appliance to any other organization, I can also do that. So let's say if I select this one, if I hit on submit, it will be moved to Sydney Tech Lab. Alright, so also from here, you can do inventory update and reboot of that appliance or delete that appliance. It's always suggested to do it at the org level rather than doing it at the global level. So this is it, and further moving on to top right, there are 3 drop down menus as you can see here. So let's start from here. Currently we are at the Realm level here, and we can jump to any organization from this drop down menu. Moving on to the next one, here we can change the theme of our SteelConnect Manager, change the password, and this is a QR code which I can use to register the app in the App Store. The app is available with the name Riverbed SteelConnect or SD-WAN. I don't remember the name exactly, but I think it should be with the name SD-WAN. Alright, so using this QR code, I can register the app. Now moving on to the next one here, if I click on the SteelConnect help, it will open up the SteelConnect Manager user guide. These are basically the release notes, and here I can see my SteelConnect Manager is on version 2.9.1.50. And if you want to look further, you can see these are the release notes. These are the smaller additions, improvements, and bug fixes on this current version. Alright, moving further, you can visit the Riverbed support webpage. From here, you can open a case, as well as you can submit the feedback if you have any suggestions or improvements. Thank you for watching this video.